good morning. Well, we've got a map for every day for the next 7-day period, starting with today. Okay, big low pressure system front there, which passed over New Zealand yesterday, and it is now out there to the east. So eastern regions not looking too bad. While this front here, it's sort of being touted as a similar low as, the previous couple of lows, and especially that one like 2 weeks ago in regards to the Nelson region, but I don't think it's quite the same. We wouldn't have got, those really big flooding issues like we had 2 weeks ago there. Nonetheless similar, but not quite the same. Western regions, there is some wet weather, showers or some rain. There could be some instability, meaning a chance of some thunder. The west coast, it'll be due to some orographic uplift. The western side of the North Island, slightly better surface moisture and surface temperatures. Coolish air aloft, and could lead to some instability. You never know, some thunder, but we shall see what actually happens. Okay, out there in the Tasman Sea, there is some cold air on Sunday. That brings some wet weather to the west coast once again. A few heavy falls possible and a chance of thunderstorms. Western side of the North Island, there is a few showers. Instability chances are not as high though. Mainly a west coast thing. Eastern regions, once again, you're not too bad. You're pretty good. On to a Monday, pretty tame around New Zealand. Still a few showers in the west, dry in the east. Could be a little bit of cloud there for the eastern North Island. You never know. Something sort of trailing out of that area of showers there, sort of being dragged up into that area of low pressure, could influence a bit of cloud there. Otherwise, not too bad. A new front heading in from the Tasman Sea. Let's go to Tuesday. That moves into the western side of New Zealand. Once again, brings either showers or some rain. If there are to be any thunderstorms, they'll be there for the west coast. There is some nice cold air moving in. Eastern regions, once again, not too bad. That's the place to be this week. In the east, some dry weather, some warmish weather. Touch of high cloud at times, though, as fronts move through. There in the south, there are showers, and I just had a beep come through. What on earth was that? Okay, we'll move on. Conditions are good. Let's go to Wednesday. Very reasonable around most of New Zealand. A very weak ridge of high pressure because there's a high up there, and it's sort of, extending out this weak ridge over New Zealand, and the ridge sort of connects here to a big high that's then off on top of Australia. Now, a new low pressure system developing there in the Tasman Sea on Thursday that moves over the North Island. It brings some rain, it brings some wind, thunderstorms. Yeah, I'm not really too sure, to be honest. Thursday, starting to get a wee while away. There could be something unstable associated with this. We'll just have to wait and see. Eastern side of the North Island, if there are to be any flooding issues, that'll be the place. Not the top of the South Island, because that low is in the wrong spot for that. For that low to bring rain in there, the low centre needs to be like down here, and then you get that northerly quarter firing in from the north, and that's what brings that heavy rain to the Nelson region. But not this time, because it's moving over the North Island. Winds are coming in more like that. So you're safe. Okay, out there to the southwest, there is another front moving in, but as it approaches the South Island, it sort of collapses. It's sort of in here. High pressure system comes in behind, so there'll be no thunderstorms. That low pressure system there is starting to move away. Still some wet weather there in the east though. Strong southwesterly winds though. And then finally on Saturday, 7 days away, that low pressure system is moving away. Still a few showers moving up this eastern side, a few clipping Banks Peninsula now as well. Showers there in the far north. The typical trough for the Tasman Buller area, bringing a few showers. But the rest of New Zealand, not too bad. Sunny and frosty there in the south, most certainly. Okay, that's all from us. We'll catch you again next Saturday morning. Cheers.
Severe thunderstorm large hail is a forecast. Storm moving northwards on the Cameron Plains towards Ashburton.